A warm welcome to all the listeners. Listen to the Blue Horse. Dr.C.K.N. is in conversation with Pooja. I'm sure you'll enjoy this session, and I'm sure it's going to be some food for your thought.
Hi everybody, one lazy Sunday afternoon. I'm here with Mr. Blue Horse. Let's see what wisdom is going to be imparted today. How are you, Mr. Blue Horse?
I'm doing good.
How's your weekend going?
Good, very good.
Okay. I have seen some videos of yours last few days talking about milk as a product. I really want to know, is it okay for us to drink milk from another species? Is it actually healthy? Does it harm us? Because it's like you said, no? Sugar, one of the biggest industry. I think dairy farming is one of the largest industry as well. Like the amount of milk that is being produced and byproducts and everything. How good is milk for humans?
You want to know more details about milk?
Yeah, and the good and bad about it.
Okay, milk is a biological material.
Yeah, sadly.
So, when it comes to the question of vegetarian and non-vegetarian, so you add this biological material, milk, in your vegetarian list.
Why? How is it so?
I don't know, that's what is being added. I don't know who did it.
Yeah.
So, I just want you to know that. So, milk is one of the highest non-vegetarian material, because milk is one which has the most highest bacterial load.
And why is it vegetarian?
For convenience, they must have added it into vegetarian. That has been done many thousands of years ago.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
you and me are not responsible for it. Okay. So milk is one of the third largest carbohydrate food produced in the world. So four major products of carbohydrate is produced, out of which rice is the number one, which is a carbohydrate. Wheat is number 2. Milk is number 3. Sugar is number 4. Milk, I think around 400 to 450 million metric ton of milk is produced all over the world.
My God.
So much. And I think it's India being number 1, USA being number 2, and China being number 3.
Okay.
In the top milk producing countries in the world.
Consumption also?
That's according to the population, right?
Yeah.
If you take New Zealand, it's such a big country. There's a population of only 40 lakhs.
Beautiful life.
That is, 40 lakhs is nothing, 4 million.
Yeah.
4 million people. So, they are one of the largest producer of milk.
Oh.
And most of their milk connected products are exported to
US?
China.
Okay.
And a lot of other places around China, like Korea and Mongolia and Fiji Islands, all the kind of thing. Even Burma, for that matter. Now, milk is a key food, because milk is a carbohydrate food because of the lactose.
Yeah.
Glucose plus galactose is lactose. So, glucose and galactose are the single molecules. So, this is the basic biochemistry lesson. So, maltose is glucose plus glucose. Lactose is glucose plus galactose. Sucrose, sugar, is glucose plus fructose.
Too much chemistry.
Yeah. So it's a lactose-based food. You must have heard a lot of lactose intolerance. People who cannot take milk.
Is that true?
Which one? Yeah, lactose intolerance. If you don't have the lactase enzyme to digest milk, then you become lactose intolerance. So you cannot drink milk because it will affect your digestive system.
Okay.
You get into problems.
Okay.
So they avoid milk. So if you take milk, milk has got a lot of applications, usage part of it. Milk connected products are very high.
Yeah.
So we produce curd out of it, we produce dilute curd and make buttermilk out of it. And we take the fat component of the milk and convert that into ghee.
And butter.
Yeah, butter and ghee. And then you have this paneer cottage cheese. Then you have a lot of milk-based chocolates, a lot of milk-based sweets.
Cookies, all of that.
Yeah, and then a lot of milk-based biscuits also there.
Chocolates.
Then you have all the kind of flavored milks.
Yeah.
This industry is quite huge. It keeps going. But what you have to understand here is suppose when the child is born to a human, see, we don't know how many thousands of years or lakhs of years the living species on the land is old, how old they are.
Yeah.
No anthropology or no historians can, pinpoint that through archaeological evidences and say humanity is this much old, that much old and all that stuff. No. We are maybe lakhs and lakhs of years or crores of years old on this earth.
Wow.
Which we cannot
actually
trace back. It's not possible. Nature will not allow you to read the history of what it has done lakhs of years ago. So all the land what you see now were under the sea before. Maybe so many lakhs of years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe so many years, lakhs of years after today. All the land will be, what available now will be under the water.
Yeah.
New land will be born.
Probably.
It's a cycle by nature. So you cannot search for archaeological evidences. It's difficult. They go beneath the sea. Right?
Yeah.
So these humans are very clever. If suppose a child is born and the mother has to die immediately, so how to support the child?
Okay.
It can only drink milk.
Yeah.
So they found cow's milk is the closest to the human.
In form of like the taste?
Food.
I mean like...
Acceptance.
Okay.
Body has to accept, no? You cannot just go and give camel milk to all the people in the world.
Yeah.
People who are born in the desert and accommodate. Because their body constitution, geography, everything is like that. So they found cow's milk is the closest to human.
Okay.
So that's how milk came into practice.
Right.
So the cows were domesticated. There is nothing called domesticated animals. How can you ever domesticate an animal? An animal is an animal which lives in nature. The human also live in nature, but you boundary yourself with a shelter for you, clothings for you, all that kind of thing. Animals don't do that. They don't have houses.
Yeah.
They don't put any clothes, footwear and all that stuff, right? So you have identified milk. The humanity has identified milk as a sort of
main source of
source
sustenance.
to save the child. Okay. So the point here is these people have domesticated that animal slowly because they want continuously milk.
Yeah.
So otherwise there is no question of domesticating animals.
Yeah,
they are supposed to be in wild. So the reproductive part of their system of that species is to give milk to the calf, which they give birth. But we take the milk, we deprive the calf.
Yes.
And this is how the whole this milk system works. But then it is human beings are so much used to this milk. Then with the tool of science, they go on analyzing it. So milk is have more of protein also, other than lactose.
Yeah.
It's called the beta-casein protein.
Okay.
And we will not go very deep into that, but it is needed to be known. Beta-casein protein is milk, and milk is a part of every house.
Yeah.
Without the milk, the entire humanity cannot function.
True, to a large scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any natural calamity and all that, people will be desperately searching for the first thing is milk.
Yeah.
And huge amount of milk is used in tea and coffee.
Yes.
And of course cooking industry. They need milk. So this beta-casein protein is one of the major source of protein for us also.
Okay.
There is no doubt about it.
Okay.
But then the point here, which is unknown, which is studied by the ancient Tamil heritage so far, many thousands of years ago it must be, milk is food only till the age of 6 to a human.
Okay.
6 years of age.
I mean, it digests properly until that age.
How you know? Only till the age of 6, the human liver has the capacity to digest milk directly.
Okay.
After that embedded memory to the liver to digest milk directly is pulled off by the nature.
Okay.
You cannot digest milk after that directly. It stays in the stomach, gets curdled, and then only the digestion process starts. So milk becomes one of the heaviest food.
So if you like now in the market there is this non-lactogenic milk and all that.
That is for the people who have lactose intolerance.
Yeah. So same process even for that, or how does it work?
No. You're talking about lactose intolerance. Even lactose-free milk, if
Still
you're going to
is-
have, still the liver cannot digest it directly. It is not possible.
Okay,
You got the point now?
I got it.
Now, next one is, you must have heard about this A1, A2 milk.
Yeah.
So, till 1900s, there was nothing called A1, A2 milk. Milk is milk.
Yeah.
Okay. Then what happened? We were slowly growing in population. These people wanted that white revolution they call, no?
Yeah.
They wanted more milk production.
Yeah.
So the scientific community, came out with so many zoological, chromosomic, whatever kind of work to increase the yield of the milk in a cow.
Yeah.
They were doing crossbreeding of cows to get different breeds which can give extra milk. All that kind of
Exploitation.
things went on after the
Why?
turn of 20th century, that is 1900. So what happened was, there are so many things went on. After 1920, they found that the milk what was produced with all these techniques of going through the biological changes in an animal and make it yield more milk and all that stuff. They found the milk was not suiting, that kind of milk was not suiting us.
Okay.
So they measured what is happening there. Sequence of amino acids are protein.
Yeah.
So in A1 milk, this with all the modified cows and all that stuff, they found one amino acid was extra.
Oh, okay.
So because of that, this A1 milk, when you consume in your metabolic process, when acid gets digested after getting curdling and all that stuff inside the stomach, they found the birth of BCM7 molecule. That's called the beta casomorphin molecule.
Okay.
7 molecule, which is not good for our cardiovascular system.
Oh, cardiovascular. What happens?
It affects your cardiovascular system, that BCM7 molecule. So there are papers, there are research, milk is one of the deadliest enemy for our cardiovascular system because of this BCM7 molecule.
Wow.
A lot of works have been done. There's a book on it.
Okay.
You can buy it from Amazon and read it. It's called Milk is a Silent Killer.
Wow. Strong words.
Yeah. So in that they have in that book, if you can see, the Japanese, the Mongolians, the Koreans, that area, no. They after childhood they don't prefer any milk connected food. So they live a very healthy life.
Okay. Wow.
And their cardiovascular system is also very strong. Okay. So this A2 milk is now seldom available. It's available in the natural cow breeds of India.
Which is not spoiled. I mean,
Yeah.
not crossbred or anything.
And certain parts of Africa.
Wow.
Other than that, nearly more than 85-90% of the milk produced around the world is only A1 milk.
Which affects the cardiovascular system of a person who has it. It's
Yes.
so scary.
Yes. This BCM7 molecule, there are a lot of research has been done. And some of the scientific schools, they believe it. And some of the scientific schools, they don't believe this.
Like there is
Okay.
no concrete proof.
Instead of evidence has been collected and given and all that. Now what happened is this BCM7 molecule research of A1 milk not good for us. Definitely it's not good for us. Suppose if you happen to go to America tomorrow, you won't be able to be comfortable drinking their milk.
Oh,
Your immediate stomach upset will come.
okay. Wow.
So there is another book called Devil in the Milk. This is BCM7 molecule.
Right.
And that's also available in Amazon. You can buy and read them. Any common man can buy and read. It's not a big deal. You can understand what is written there.
Okay.
So, Milk is a Silent Killer, Devil in the Milk. These two books are good enough to, showcase all the research went on and all that kind of thing.
Mr. Blue Horse, how about these byproducts of milk? Like, for example, we're talking about ghee or butter and
See,
cottage
ghee
cheese.
is only the fat component of the milk where there is no protein involved there. So-
What about cottage cheese? That is one of the protein component in a diet.
Cottage cheese is not a good food. No,
Okay.
no. You curdle the milk and, make paneer out of it, which is called the cottage cheese in English. It's not good it's not good at all.
Wow.
No.
As a vegetarian, you just took away my protein.
Yeah, because see, the milk which is used, around the world.
So like when you
one of
curdle
the-
it doesn't destroy the harmful effect you're saying.
Which one?
Like, I mean, when you're drinking milk, it's after the age of 6, it goes into our system, it curdles and then it's processed, right?
Yeah.
So this...
It's a heavy load to your digestive system itself,
Okay.
which is quite a heavy load to your digestive system, which is not a simple food at all. It's a very complicated food with respect to your gastro. Milk after the age of 6.
Right.
So those who are not practicing milk after the age of 6, they lead a healthy life.
Wow.
So this is what is the point which has been found.
Okay.
But they are unable to make a mark and people understand this because the industry is so huge.
Yeah.
See, look.
I mean, the lifestyle is kind of dependent
Look
on
at the in ice cream
Yeah.
industry. There are a lot of frozen desserts are there. They are not ice cream. They're typical ice cream. Ice creams are normally made of milk.
Yeah.
The kulfis are made out of milk.
Correct.
All those kheer and all that is made out of milk. There are huge amount of products are made out of milk, which you can't do anything.
Yeah. Indian
You
sweets.
can add little bit of milk into your tea and coffee, not too much. But there, if you are going to drink milk, say for example a glass of milk before going to sleep, or a glass of exclusive milk as you get up, that doesn't help you at all.
Okay.
Drinking exclusive milk has one effect.
That is?
Whatever problem that you have in you,
It becomes
say
more?
for example, the influences. Say suppose you're a hypertensive patient or you're a diabetic patient or you're a thyroid patient.
Oh my
It makes the problem more.
Oh my God. Okay.
It's not good for you at all. And then nowadays what they have done is, if you go to the shop and all and see, there'll be a Tetra Pak like 1 liter box,
Yeah.
milk.
Yeah.
They would have
doesn't
put
get
6
spoiled.
months shelf life. That's not good.
Yeah. What additives are those? Like, how does it work?
Which one?
Why does it stay fresh that long?
No, see, in milk, if you carefully see, as you milk the cow, the milk has just come out of its body.
Yeah.
Immediately, if you test it, it will have very less bacterial count.
Of course. Huh.
As the hours go by,
Yeah.
if you test it after 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours and all, it will be rapidly increasing and going.
Yeah. Biological product. So,
That bacterial load will be rapidly increasing and going as every hour ticks. So it's not good for us at all.
Yeah.
It can never be good for us. But then people have no knowledge. They think that drinking milk is a healthy food for us, which can give everything. People think, oh, if I don't drink milk, where will I get my calcium?
Yeah, that's true.
How can you say milk is this thing? Milk has been worshipped as God and cow has been worshipped as God and all that stuff. But that is besides the point. Can I drink milk, if you ask me? I don't think so you can drink milk after the age of 6. See, if you have to remember one thing here. You get stuck somewhere, and you have no food there. There's no food available to you. But you have milk. At that time,
You can have.
you have no choice other than to survive.
Yeah.
You need some food. At that time you can drink, no doubt, as a survival process. But otherwise,
Best avoid.
milk connected products are not good. You can have a lot of buttermilk, thin. You can drink cow ghee. Yeah, of course, you can add a little bit of milk in your tea and coffee as whitener.
In moderation.
Yeah, but then drinking exclusive milk is not good for you. So if you're going to ask me, can I drink milk? I would say if you're across the age of 6,
Best avoid.
please do not drink milk. But then the scientific community has yet to explore any kind of technology to convert A1 milk to A2 milk.
That extra amino acid.
Yeah,
How to lose it.
yeah. See, there is a technology in the ancient Tamil which can convert
Okay.
the A1 milk to A2 milk. It is such a simple process.
What would that be?
It's a very simple process. That technology I know, I have done it. And even lactose intolerance, for which you can, really, it's a simple technology available. You can just boil the milk with something which we give.
Oh.
Will make your, milk digestive friendly to those who have lactose intolerance.
Interesting.
Yeah. So these things are also been, I worked it on, and then I could not take it forward because nobody will believe me.
Okay.
So I kept it aside.
But it's available.
It's available. If anybody wants, I can render them this technology
Interesting.
for whatever price I put up. So these are all the important factors of milk. Is there any specific question you have? You can ask.
No, I'm convinced. I've always been skeptical on this milk usage. Partly because of the animal abuse that happens, largely. And then, yes, of course, I mean, why would one species food will be so suitable for the next species was always my question. It kind of helps. And listeners, if you really want to continue with the love affair of your milk, there is a solution available here with Mr. Blue Horse if you want. You can always reach out to him in case you think it is harmful for you. You think, there is, after reading the book, after understanding your own part of agenda, you can always reach out to him if you need. On that note, I'm closing this talk. Very interesting. Use less milk, people. Please use less milk. It really is not good. Don't drink. Thank you. I'll see you in the next session.